And now we take you to the book launch of The Bite Fight, Tyson, Holyfield, and the Night That Changed Boxing Forever. Holyfield Tyson II was supposed to be a historic rematch, a match that was supposed to represent the pinnacle of the sport, the rebirth of the classic heavyweight rivalry. Acclaimed boxing scribe George Willis uncovers the untold story of one of the darkest moments the sweet science has ever experienced. Willis has recreated a moment in history, showing us the events that led up to that evening and also the unforeseen ramifications. Here we are with George Willis. This is the Bite Fight. You know, George covers the New York Post sports page, and why, out of all the sports, did you pick this particular event and boxing?
Well, you know why. Boxing's crazy. You know, you got a lot of crazy characters, and you got a lot of memories throughout the course of boxing history, and I think this is one of the most memorable, the Bite Fight, and that's why I decided to write a book about it, because I thought everybody would want to know the ins and outs of what happened that night. At least I did. And so I think it's quite an interesting story that encompasses more than just one bite.
And what was it like working with Mike Tyson on this?
Well, it was great. I spoke with him about 3 or 4 times, and he was very cooperative. And, you know, Mike's a very open book. He doesn't really try to hide anything. He's sort of it is what it is kind of guy. And so those are the kind of people you like to talk to because they give you the real deal. And it was a very good experience.
And also with Evander?
Yeah, Evander I only really had one 3-hour interview with, but during those 3 hours, he gave me a great deal of detail about his life and his career, people who influenced him, and, you know, fights against Mike, and where he went after that and where he is now.
And just to end this, what are your expectations for the book?
Well, I hope it just brings a better understanding of both fighters, and especially Mike, because a lot of people remember that night and hold that against him. But then when you read the book and understand a lot of the things he went through, and then the way he is now and has transformed himself, I think you get a better appreciation of Mike Tyson.
Well, thank you, and everybody, it's the Bite Fight here. Where can they pick it up online?
You can get it anywhere, Amazon.com, Barnes & Noble's bookstore, iBooks. You can download it on your phone, your Kindle. It's everywhere.
Glad to have Mike here. We thank him. He's very busy. In fact, he's shooting his one-man show, Undisputed Truth, for HBO. So if you haven't seen that show, you need to go out and see it when you get a chance, even if you drive somewhere. I've seen it twice. It's hilarious. It'll make you laugh. It'll make you cry. It'll make you think. It'll run you through a whole lot of emotions. So if you ever get the chance, go see The Undisputed Truth. Right now, I just want to basically do a quick Q&A with Mike. You know he's got to go, so I want to ask him about the Bite Fight. He did a terrific forward for the book. When you buy the book today, please read the forward first. It sets the tone for the whole book. Just talk about what you were going through at that particular time in your life.
You tell me, you wrote the book.
Hello, there you go.
Hi, George. I don't know, I wanted to win. I remember the last fight I lost. I wanted to win real bad, so I thought I was in good shape for this fight. And I just remember when we were clashing heads, I was hitting him with my head too. And he just thought better than I did. And I felt myself blacking out from like the first fight. And I was trying to complain to the referee, Bill Lane, during the fight. And he just didn't give me any love at all. And I didn't care anymore. You know, I'm a narcissistic kind of guy back then, and I thought it was pretty, you know, I shouldn't even got disqualified, really. That's how I felt at the time, at least at the time. But since then, I received a lot more knowledge of right and wrong, so. Yeah, I really felt bad that night, George. Yeah. I can't believe he's even talking this much.
I wanted to ask you one more question.
Yes.
The third round, when you had that little incident was actually your best round. You won the round, the third round. You hit him with a lot of good combinations and jabs. Did you feel like you were hurting him at that particular time of the fight?
I don't remember what you were talking about. I don't remember the punches he hit me with. So, yeah, I don't remember all that good stuff that you guys were talking about. I just remember I was getting hit. I didn't know the punches he hit me with.
And talk about your Mike Cares organization and what you're trying to do with that.
Well, Mike Tyson Care Foundation is the foundation that gives kids a fighting chance in life. And it was just, it's evident the reason why people are killing each other in Chicago and all these cities because they don't have hope for a better life. And if they had hope for a better life, it wouldn't be like this. I was one of those people before. I didn't have hope. And I happened to meet somebody that did have hope, more than I ever had. And I was very fortunate. And a lot of people are not going to be as fortunate as I am. And I'm just, and that's something I really recently realized. Not many people are going to be as fortunate as I am. And I'm just very grateful for that. And that's what my foundation is all about. And from, since my foundation is very in infantile stages, we had piggybacks from more established organizations, and we were able to feed and house and get school supplies for 7,000 homeless people. And that's what it's really all about. It's not that many people have deficiency there. Most of them, you know, a child that can't go back home, they're educated people, yes, it's living in hard times right now. It's challenging, very challenging. I'm just happy, it's so satisfying and gratifying, so happy I was able to do that. And that's what I really embark my life on now.
We do one or two media questions, first from the distinguished Tim Smith.
That's more like extinguished. Mike, I've always wondered, of all the fouls you could have committed, low below, hit him in the back of the head, headbutt him yourself, why the bite? Why the bite?
Because everything else didn't work. Headbutt didn't work. Had to go low.
And one more time.
Hey, Mike. Why did you decide to go through with the book with George? Go back through all those memories, which I'm sure weren't great at the time.
Hey, you know what? That's so awesome you said that. Because at the time they weren't great at all. But they are now, right? They are now. So that's why I'm doing it. They are now. Great moments now.
I have one last question. I think you signed up with a boxing promotional company?
Oh, I forgot to talk about that.
Yeah, so what's going on with that?
Well, I signed up with Mike Tyson Productions. This is so awesome. So I've already got a world champion, right? So we're going around, we're looking for fighters, but you gotta be the real deal. You can't be one of these, you know, you gotta be the real deal, dude. Right?
Why don't you sign Holyfield? He's a real deal.
Well, I asked him if he wanted to fight Shannon Briggs, but Shannon Briggs is not his class. You know, Holyfield wants his class. You gotta be at Holyfield's level, and I respect that, you know. So he didn't want to fight Shannon. You know. That'll work. I give people a chance. I always give people a second chance. I always, you know, look, I have a second chance. Catch a chance, whatever you can. You gotta get it. You know, one chance, you're gonna get it. Right? You're gonna get it.
Mike, will there be a hangover 3?
Hey, I don't have no idea. It just went by. Didn't they have one? I went to win it. Where have you been?
I'm Kristal, Hart reporting on the Bite Fight here in New York City. Hope you've enjoyed the show. Thanks for watching and see you at the fights.